Lucky me, I'm here with David Zayas from Dexter.
How y'all doing out there? Good?
Well, people are nuts at this convention for your show. Are you able to just walk through here unmolested? Or do you prefer?
It's wonderful. The last year I tried to walk through here, and I couldn't get from one end to the other. I had to go back, and then C.S. Lee, who plays Masuka, and we had to buy masks so that we can walk around, which is really a humbling experience, and it's really sweet, and it just shows how great these fans are, how wonderful they are, how much they appreciate it, and the acknowledgement of it. I could only say it makes you just want to go back and just do extra well for them, this season.
People probably like to talk about how you were an NYPD cop, which I find fascinating. So I don't know what you did as a cop. What was your beat?
I worked, when I first started in the 80s, when I was 6 years old. No, I'm just kidding. In the 80s, I worked in Washington Heights. I worked patrol. I was a patrolman. I worked in a radio motor patrol car. And I worked in Washington Heights, and then I started acting, and I got transferred to Midtown North, which is the Times Square district, theater district. And I did.
And this is in the 80s, 90s. You were in the
80s
theater?
and 90s. Yeah,
it's just interesting to think of New York at that time.
Yeah,
which was a lot different than it is now.
Yeah. And I was there as a cop with the transformation, like in the mid-90s and everything that was going on, because I retired in 2000 and to concentrate on acting. But yeah, it was very an interesting experience.
And what do you think about it on the show? If Angel knew everything that was going on, what do you think his reaction would be?
Well, first of all, I think he'd be heartbroken because he admires Dexter so much. He considers him a good friend. What he would do, I don't know. I think it'd be interesting to see. He'd be very torn up as to, what's the right thing to do, yet what his heart tells him to do.
Right.
And I think that would be an interesting dilemma. I really can't answer that.
Yeah, it's one of the great things about the show, though, is it makes you think about those things because the characters are so likable. And
absolutely, absolutely.
You said that you weren't at the anti-hero panel yesterday because you were working. So what are you working on?
I was shooting Dexter. Yeah,
what about to the other people who were here just didn't have a...
They were here, and I was on the set shooting, and I had a great time.
Can you tell us what you were wearing? I've gotten many inquiries about your incredible style and where you get your shirts and your hats.
Well, we have incredible costume designers, and...
Is any of it from your personal style? I mean...
I do. Sometimes I wear, like, the shirts. I'm not so much with the hats, but... when we first started Dexter, what was interesting to me was that he would look a little different from everyone else. He would look different from other cops.
Right.
Whether it was good or bad, but I wanted him to look different. And I think the costume designers did a great job in finding something that, gives Angel his own style, his own way.
Right. Okay, well, you're going to go down there and look good for some people who I think are going to want your autograph on this mask. But then after this, then you just wear this, and you'll never recognize
and
them.
I'll just I just enjoy. Here you go.
Yeah, thank you so much, David.
It's been wonderful.